Hey, friends, this is Mr. Johnson. And if you are sick or if you're absent or on vacation and you're looking to do your schoolwork, find out what you missed, you've come to the right spot. So, the very first thing we will do is if you're not sure where to go, make sure that you get yourself on our Google Classroom. So, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to find Google Classroom here. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that's the wrong one. Right there. I'm going to go here to Classroom. And then you can find your hours in here. Okay. Then you should find the assignment listed. So here's the one for hour 1 in Math 7 yesterday. This says homework from yesterday, 1.1.2, and then you can see the instructions up here, and then you can see the actual homework assignment. Okay. Remember, our homework packets stay in class, but if you want to do the problem outside of class, they're always available for you on Google Classroom. Sound good? Say yes. Okay. So today, what are we doing? Today, what we're doing is we're doing sí, español. We're doing 1.1.3. No, that's 8th grade. Okay. Here we go. Let's go ebook 7th grade. And we're in chapter 1, and we're 1.1.3. So this one says, what is my number? Today you will think about how to find a mystery number based on information given as part of the game. In this game, you will practice mental math computations and will investigate ways to represent different situations. When you solve the number game puzzles, you may use a skill called reversing your thinking. Reversing is an important way of thinking mathematically. It means solving problems both backwards and forwards. And as you work with your team, ask others this question: how do we represent it? What's the best approach for the problem? Have we found all the answers? So what I did is I had 5 different cards. And then if the groups passed their cards, the manager, the spades of the group, would raise their hand, or they'd come up to see me, and then they would request a new card. So here was question 1. When I triple my number and I get 5, and add 5, sorry. When I triple my number and add 5, I get 11. What is my number? So they worked that out. If they got it, they would get their next card. Card 2 said, when I add 2 to my number and then multiply it by 5, I get 30. What is my number? If they got that one, they raised their hand, or the spades came up to see me. Question 3 was, when I take half of my number and I add 2, I get 24. What is my number? Question 5 was, when I double my number and add 8, I get my number plus 12. What is my number? And then the last question today was, when I double my number, add 4, and then subtract my number, and subtract 3, I get my number plus 1. What is my number? So then after we did that, and the kids all figured and they shared some of their responses and how they thought through these problems, then we played Guess My Number. And we put the teams back together in their groups, and we gave them index cards, and we said, okay, now make your own and then put the answers on the back. So the kids made their own problems. And then we circulated groups. So Wisconsin went to Michigan, and Michigan went to Michigan State went to Iowa, et cetera, and we just kept moving from group to group to see if the kids could solve the problems that they themselves had created. And that was our work today. Then we got into our homework, and the homework is down here under review and preview, and it says Stu wants to play Guess My Number. She states, when I triple my number and add 5, I get 26. What's my number? And then you can work that one out. And remember, if you need help, go here to homework help. Okay. And you can work hints. Sound good? How do you get onto homework help? Just remember, you Google up CPM Math and find the one that says More Math for More People. Click on that one. And then when you log in, if you have your Chromebook, all you have to do is hit the Google G. And if you don't have your Chromebook, Then what you have to do is enter your school username and password. Got it? Next question for homework. One of the ideas is talking about average and mean, and they want us to find the mean for each data set below. Find the mean of these numbers, these numbers, these numbers. If you forgot what mean is, you can click right here on your ebook, and it'll say to you what a mean is. Basically the average of the numbers, add all the numbers and divide by the number of numbers. Or you can go to homework help and get some hints. All right, beautiful. 2 more homework problems. No, 3 more. Julio is an architect who designed skyscrapers. Assume that each story, also called a floor or a layer, of a new building is 15 feet high, as you helped Julio answer the following questions. How high would a 2-story building be? What about a 10-story building? What about a 30-story building? And if Julio had to design the building to be 750 feet tall, how many stories should the building have? Homework help, if you need suggestions or need some starters. What is greater, 3/4 or 11/16? How can you be sure? Homework help. Find the perimeter in the area of these figures. Need help with perimeter and area? Homework help. All right, that's what we did on Tuesday, September 12th. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you later. Bye, friends.